Hey, what's up, y'all? So, are you looking to move to the Gallatin, Tennessee area? We want to make sure it's the right town for you. Well, in this video, we're going to be going over all of what makes Gallatin such a great town. We're also going to be going over some of the flaws, okay? So, we're going to be going over some of the reasons why you wouldn't want to live in Gallatin. And we're going over all of that right now. Hey, what's up, guys? So welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. My name's Adam Haynes. I'm a local realtor in Middle Tennessee and South Central Kentucky. And I get calls and texts pretty much every day from people that are just like you, looking to move to the area and want to get more information about the area. So if that is you, just reach out to me anytime. I'd be happy to help. My information is in the description below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to get notifications about living in Middle Tennessee or South Central Kentucky. But today we're going to be going over the pros and cons of Gallatin, Tennessee. So let's get on with the video. So Gallatin is about 30 miles northeast of Nashville, about 45 miles southeast of Bowling Green, Kentucky, y'all. So this is a great area. It's a good location. It borders the Old Hickory Lake as well as Cumberland River. So it's a lake town, obviously, has a lot of amenities. It's a really nice place. And also, Gallatin has a rich history, y'all. So it was founded in 1802, and just a few years ago, it was actually deemed nicest place in America by Reader's Digest. So some of the locals think that's pretty cool. It only took them about 230 years to get that one figured out. But anyway, it's a fast growing town. It's about, in 2010, it had a population of 30,000. Just 10 years later, 45,000. So it's definitely growing, y'all. It really is. But before we get into the video, just want to remind you guys, as much as I do like making these videos for you guys, I am a licensed real estate agent. So I am licensed in Tennessee and Kentucky. So if you are moving next 6 days, 6 months, 6 years, whatever, just give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Love to help you guys out. But come on, let's go on with the video. All right, so first pro on the list is pretty obvious. The biggest pro about Gallatin is that it is a lake town, y'all. So Gallatin is a very appealing town, largely due to its location to Old Hickory Lake. So the lake does offer a wide range of like recreational activities, like boating, fishing, swimming, all this stuff, obviously. It does make the town's quality of life just a lot more appealing. The beauty of the lake just provides just wonderful views, got plenty of opportunity for outdoor activities, and also the presence of the lake just contributes to just a relaxed community environment that you have here in Gallatin, I think. And it's pretty great. It just makes Gallatin just a more attractive place for those that are seeking just, you know, like a natural environment that still has that small town charm. So it's pretty cool. All right, guys. So next con on the list is one of the bigger ones, and that's your traffic and your commute. So Gallatin has grown quite a bit the last couple of years. Of course, I was just talking about that, and there is a lot of positivity with that, but also comes the negative. The biggest negative is you got your extra commute, and you got that extra traffic, which is going to absolutely increase your commute times, especially if you work in Nashville or something like that. Especially since Gallatin is not near interstate, but it kind of is. You got Highway 386, which is sort of like an interstate. It's Vietnam Veterans Boulevard, they call it. It's one of those 55-mile-per-hour zones. Everyone goes 70 kind of deals. But at the same time, you hit some traffic, you get your congestion, all this stuff, especially on Friday mornings, especially on the high peaks of the day and everything. That is when you got to, think about, I'd say about 5 or 6 years ago, you can get to Nashville in probably about 40 minutes. And even in the morning times, where now it's more like 50. So, I mean, you just got to prepare for that. Luckily, there are some great cities nearby that offer some good jobs. Places like Lebanon, Mount Juliet, Hendersonville, some of these areas that have a lot of different type of jobs, not just factory work and that kind of thing. There's plenty of industrial stuff around those areas, but there's a lot of different type of jobs out there. So if you don't really want to go to Nashville, you don't have to, and that's a good thing. All right, so another negative when it comes to living in Gallatin is really, I'll be honest, it's really the whole southeastern side of the U.S. It's your severe weather, okay?
People have been spotted in the water here in Blackrock and Salt Hill, both today and yesterday.
We do get some severe weather. We get some pretty bad thunderstorms quite often. Sometimes those do cause some flash flooding. I'm not going to lie, we get some flash flooding sometimes. But the one thing everyone is afraid of is our tornadoes.
Cow. I gotta go, Julia. We got cows.
Tornadoes is it's not like you get them in like Kansas and Texas and some of these areas. We don't get them very often. Okay. I'm not saying we don't get them. We absolutely do. We get them every once in a while. I would say once a year, once every couple of years, we get a major tornado. So it's not like it doesn't happen. When it does happen, it's pretty bad, but it's not like it happens every weekend. So it's just y'all from other areas. That's what you hear. Okay. So it's not like it happens quite often, but it's something to at least prepare for. The thing about tornadoes is if you're going to be in an area that is very secluded, very flat, doesn't have any buildings, doesn't have that many things going on, that's when that tornado can gain traction. Okay. So if you're in the city or if you're in a town or if you're even in an area that has some hills and valleys, tornadoes they usually can't develop in those areas, guys. So that's how normally tornadoes work. That's why they're so common in like Kansas and Oklahoma and those kind of areas, because it's barren, flat land. So I know a lot of people get scared of the potential tornadoes in this area, which honestly, I have lived here my whole life. I've only had a handful of tornadoes I've had to worry about. However, if that is a major concern for you guys, I would recommend looking at homes that have a basement. However, like most of the modern day homes, they don't have that many. Most of the ones with basements are like from the 60s and 70s, sometimes 80s. So if that's not a possibility, I would say the other option, if it's a huge concern for you, is just get a storm shelter. Okay. So you can buy storm shelters, have them put in. You can get them at Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever. You know, you can actually have some that are in ground, or you can have them that are like kind of bolted to your concrete flooring or something like that. They're around 10 grand. If it's truly a concern for you, I would suggest you look into doing that. All right. So next pro on the list is something I'm a little biased at, but this is my video. So if y'all don't agree with it, y'all don't want this pro in the video, make your own. So whatever. This one is about fitness facilities and martial arts gyms. So if you're looking to get in shape or go do some martial arts or bring your kids into martial arts, Gallatin is a great place for that. So first off, let's talk about some of the fitness facilities they have here in Gallatin. One place I think is pretty cool. It's a really nice spot. It's right in the downtown area of Gallatin, and that's Dive Bar and Pilates. So look at me. I don't do Pilates. I don't do much yoga either. But from what I've heard from all my friends and everything that have gone there, it's a really cool place. It's a great location. It's a lot of fun. There's actually a lot of Pilates and yoga places in Gallatin. So if that is something you're wanting, but you don't really want to be downtown, there's a couple other places too available. But if you are more into the high intensity fitness training, like CrossFit style, and there are a few of them here in Gallatin. FY2 Fitness is a great facility. It's geared more towards like personal training, that kind of thing. F45 is also a great facility, and they do like high intensity workout for like 45 minutes. It's more like for strength conditioning, transformations. They have a big thing about summertime fitness, and big on performance. So they tailor mostly towards like high school athletes just trying to improve athleticism to be better on the field, which a lot of people like. There's also a couple of gymnastics facilities in Gallatin. Another thing I don't do. You're just your regular Joe wanting to go to a commercial gym and have a good workout, make some friends. You're definitely in luck here in Gallatin. They have quite a few available. They have Anytime Fitness. It's a good 24-hour fitness gym, as well as Workout Anytime. Basically the same name, but they did Uno reverse style, and it's still a 24-hour facility. All that stuff. So it's pretty great. Yeah, they're not like huge facilities or anything like that, but it's a great place to get a workout in. Another good one, I've actually trained at the one at the White House location, not the one in Gallatin, but it's 1440 Fitness. So apparently this is a really good location. It's a really good gym. So if you're just looking for a place to go work out in, you're definitely a look. All right. But if you are actually one of these crazy people that want to do CrossFit like as an actual hobby,
Are you crazy?
they got you covered too. So they got CrossFit gym here in Gallatin, and they thought of the perfect name for this place. It's called CrossFit Gallatin. But guys, if you are looking to get your kids into the martial arts, or even if you're wanting to get into it yourself, there are quite a few good options here in Gallatin. I'm a big proponent of getting kids into martial arts programs. I did it when I was a kid. I got my kids a little bit into it, and I've been doing martial arts for about 20 years. And I think it's a really good thing for kids to learn discipline, learn self-defense, obviously, but also just making friends, getting fit, all that stuff. It's all good. It's all positive things. So it really is. So Gallatin's biggest and probably most popular martial arts school is the Ernie Reyes World Martial Arts. So this is a really good facility. If you know anything about martial arts and you're my age, then you know who Ernie Reyes is. But he has been in some incredible movies that may or may not have received Academy Awards, just like Surf Ninja.
It's a homicidal killer.
Maybe. Another great martial arts gym that's geared towards kids, but also good for your family is the GMA Family Martial Arts, obviously. They have a good after school program. They have a lot of different styles of martial arts, from Taekwondo to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to karate. They have, I think, arnis. They have all kinds of different stuff. So, I mean, it's a really cool place. It's a really big facility. I've been in there a couple of times. It's huge. But speaking of jiu-jitsu, which is my passion project, which if y'all seen my videos, I've mentioned a few different times, and I apologize. I am very passionate about getting your kids in it, as well as yourself, into this art form. So where I've done it for many years, and I believe it's great for self-discipline, and more than anything, keeping you humble. One of the best schools in the area actually is in Gallatin, and that is Checkmate Gallatin. I have some friends that they have trained there, also friends that are realtors that they have brought their grandchildren to train there, and they say that it has done nothing but amazing things for the kids. So it's something that I'll always preach. I'll always try to get you guys to get your kids into the martial arts, because it definitely does help you. But another well-known facility is Impact Gallatin. So this place offers different type of martial arts for from the real little kids all the way up to adult. They're like more traditional martial arts. They have like Krav Maga. They have a lot of different type of training there. So they also have summer, spring camps. They also have birthday parties and all that stuff for anyone. So it's a really cool place. So martial arts for me is not about just learning how to fight. It's not how to defend yourself. Of course, that, you know, is an aspect with it, but it's about being a better person. And if you got kids, I personally am not telling you what to do, but me as a father, I'm telling you, look into getting them into something like that, because it gains discipline, gains confidence, and it just gains them a perspective that they didn't have before. So that's all. I'm going to get off my soapbox now. We're going to go to the next one. Okay, see you. All right, guys. So while Gallatin does have its charm, it does lack some of the entertainment options and nightlife that you'd find in like bigger cities like Nashville. Okay, so for a broader range of activities, you might have to go up to the big city, which is about 45 minutes away. But just recently, right down the road in Hendersonville, they just opened up a live music venue. It's called The Local, and it's right on Indian Lake area, about 15 minutes from Gallatin. And they're supposed to be having live music pretty much every night. They're going to have food and everything. And it's going to be like a restaurant bar type, but also with some really good live music. So everyone's really excited about it. All right, so I will be a little careful on this final comment on the list, because it's a bit tricky and I don't want y'all to misconstrue what I'm saying. Okay, so there are some neighborhoods in Gallatin that are some of the most luxurious homes that will be hitting the market around the $1 million mark every day. And there are also some neighborhoods that are very quiet neighborhoods that are perfect to just live like a peaceful life. However, you can actually still buy a house in Gallatin for under $300,000. I mean, they're not going to be the best neighborhood, may not be the best house, but it's still possible down here. If you hadn't seen my Gallatin video before, I actually used to work for the city of Gallatin as a firefighter. So I went through all the neighborhoods, the good and the bad. So I can tell you for sure there is some areas that are just worse than others. But still, there's not a ton of crime in Gallatin. Gallatin is still a very safe, very nice town. So one of the best things about Gallatin that we haven't touched on yet is the job market. So Gallatin is known for the job market in the manufacturing industry, mostly from the Haganese plant to the Gap manufacturing warehouse. There are many other manufacturing warehouses and factories that have many jobs available here in Gallatin that pay pretty well, I gotta say. So where you don't have to make that drive all the way to Nashville. And even Facebook has their facility right here in the city of Gallatin, and they employ a lot of locals around here too, and including a couple of friends of mine. So thanks, Mark. All right, y'all. So I will have to say, even though there isn't too many activities that they have here in Gallatin, they definitely don't have a shortage of great restaurants here in Gallatin. So just in the square, there are a few great coffee shops. There's restaurants like Swaney Swiss on the square. Say that 10 times fast. But they have Star Ranch Grill, which is one of my absolute favorite places. They have great food. They have live music, great like outdoor area too. They have Martin's Chicken and Waffles. I haven't checked out yet, but I love me some chicken and waffles, so I gotta check that out. They also have the originator of all the great pizza around the Middle Tennessee area, and that's Prince Street Pizza. But downtown isn't the only place you can get some good eats down here. Of course, in town, you can eat at big name restaurants like Longhorn Steakhouse, Chili's, Buffalo Wild Wings. But we're going to be talking about any of the chain restaurants. We're talking about local restaurants you can eat only here in Gallatin. So there are quite a few places, y'all. There really is. So just name a few places. They have All Daddy's Bar and Grill, which is a great place with a great outdoor area where most of the time you're eating outdoors. It's right next to the lake. It's really great. Jonathan's Grill is a fantastic family restaurant style. They have really good steaks, really good salads. It's pretty awesome. So if you like hot chicken, or if you want some Nashville's hot chicken, or whatever you want to call it, Foul Play is a good one in Gallatin. A new burger joint that just opened up in Gallatin is called Mooyah, where it is, they have a big variety of just regular burgers. They also have vegan options. They have low carb options. Yeah, it's pretty great, y'all. So, but last but not least is a favorite for all the locals and also visitors alike, and that is Double Dogs. Don't let the name fool you guys. So it does have some great hot dogs, of course, but that's not all they have. They have really good burgers. They have salad. They have chicken wings. I think they have pizza actually as well. They also have tons of big screen TVs with multiple games playing. So whatever you're watching, you'll definitely won't miss out. All right, guys, so that is pretty much it with the video. I hope it was helpful. Like I said, Gallatin does have its flaws, but in my opinion, the pros definitely outweigh the cons here. So if any of you are interested in moving to the Gallatin area, and just feel free to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I gladly help you out anytime you want. And until the next time, see you.